A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. Oh man, let me tell you, we are here, we are live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show on all of YouTube. I'm talking about A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. Your girl injured her jaw. She will not be talking a whole heck of a lot. She's going to be talking a lot like this. Now, there could be some in the chat, but like, what'd you do to her, AJ? What'd you do to her? Let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. All right? When you get out of pocket, huh? You understand that, anime? Huh? Sometimes you got to go Ike. Sometimes you got to go Chris Brown. Sometimes you got to go Breezy. You got to represent hand up, hand down. Isn't that right? What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't say nothing now, can you? Hang on. What? That's what I thought. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't lay a hand. CM Punk kicking off Monday Night Raw. Good to see you guys. Let's see. I don't know if she's going to be able to talk much in the chat. Naomi's injured that she, I don't even know what to say right now. Don't even know what to say. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way before CM Punk gets started. We've got channel mascots. We've got a cat over here. We've got all kinds of animals. But let me go ahead and get the cat her lovin's. And then let me go ahead and give the channel mascots the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction channel mascots in all the land. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the original channel mascot. She's a Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror, weighing in at 15.8 pounds. The one and only Bone Crusher. The other channel mascot, she's a mini golden doodle mix from parts unknown, weighing in at 32 pounds. The one and only Stella, the storyteller Rose. There she goes. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Are you able to gently read? You can't even do nothing. She can't even do nothing. She's useless. Useless. She'll be saying minuscule things. I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry this show. At least she's here. It's kind of sad. This is really kind of sad. Of course, it would happen right as we go live, but that's neither here nor there. Wow. Yeah, we watched SummerSlam. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so let me go ahead and get into the chat. Let me see who we have here. All right, so I want to give it up to the mod squad first and foremost. We got Go JB24 because you got to put the foe on it. We got the OG Triple OJ Sophie Dofi, the Teflon Don, your my father. How you doing? How you doing? Who else do we have here? Let me see in the mod squad. Darcy Chatham is over here. What up, Darcy? And that is all that I see for the mods. It's the mod squad. And then, yes, that's all I see for the mods. So let's go on for the members, which, by the way, members, we have a special video that's going to be released tomorrow. Members exclusive podcast video. It got spicy. That's all I can say. It got spicy at the end there. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that. So keep your notifications on. Flick. As they like to say, because it was interesting. That's all I can say. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. So let's go ahead and give it up to the members. JR Dugan is over here. K-Jack, CW41, Isaiah Smalls, baby. And interrupted by L.A. Knight. Yeah. I love it. Who else do we have in here in the members? Blacklight. What up, Blacklight? Your Biggs Miss Lauren Biggs. How are you tonight? Let's see who else do we have in here on the members. Wesley Franklin. Always a pleasure, Wesley. Always a pleasure. Little Al. What up, Little Al? Good to see you, my friend. All right. I have caught up with the members. I've caught up with the mod squad. let me go ahead and give the regular shouts right after LA Knight talks to you. Yeah. He's got some different glasses. I like his look. Hold on. LA Knight's extending the hand to CM Punk. Yeah. Did you take the Tylenol? You got the ice? You need some ice? Yeah, she's not going to be talking a whole lot, if at all. All right, let me give the shouts out to Tyrell, Black Panther Gaming. First in line with that fast pass, we acknowledge you. Sub A and B, I may bring back my WWE 2K stream. Yeah, we'd love to see it. We are seriously considering doing that ourselves. So we may, in fact, join you on that. Fareed Saheed, Naomi's injured. That just sucks. I hope it's not serious. And I hope she comes back soon. Hold on.
Understand it, but wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah. LA Knight is not wrong. LA Knight is not wrong.
Should get your rematch, but bottom line is you get your rematch after I get mine.
That's fair. What LA Knight is saying is fair.
Heavyweight champion after he stomped your head into concrete like a coconut? Huh? So you're welcome for saving your life, for saving your career.
Saving your life? That's a little extreme. Wow.
For 5 minutes.
But, oh, yeah. All of 5 minutes. Oh, snap. It's not a thank I want to put in front of the you, if you know what I'm saying. I like that.
As long as you don't do it again. Don't step
Yellow.
over the line.
Yep.
Favor two. I'm gonna go beat Seth Rollins. I'm gonna become World Heavyweight Champion. And then favor two. Then you can be my first successful title defense. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
Partner.
I like this interaction right here. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Interrupted by Paul Heyman. Hold the phone. Here comes the tribal thief with the shoe of Fala. This is so disrespectful. And Bronze Breaker. How does it get darker each and every week? Is this a joke at this point? He's darker than me. Does he not know he's a white man? Good gracious. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me get the ticker up. Yeah. All right, let me give some additional shouts while this is going on. Brandon King Carter, Cameron Valencia. Good to see you. Zach Minger, CJ La Chapelle. My goodness. At the 17-minute mark, my baby sister, actually 17-minute 50-second mark. Love you, baby sis. Anthony Farrell is up in here. Patrick Case is over here. Good to see you. Who do we have? Michael McCarr is up in the building. Alexis Turner. What's up, Alexis Turner? Yes, indeed. Trey Liccato, Michael Thomas, Justin Hollencrane. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining us for Monday Night Raw. Keep your girl in prayer. She's not going to be speaking a whole heck of a lot today, if at all. She wrenched the jaw a little bit, cracked it. The Bronze. Let's make a tag team. Was Adam Pearce? Make it happen, Captain. Bronze is dang near red at this point. People are just making matches. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is a Bronze Breaker. Let's be clear on that. The Tribal Thief. You see this? The fans. Shua Fala. This is what we're chanting. It's walking footlocker. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Bronze is he's going down to the ring. He's age shaming right now? Is he age shaming? 100 years old combined. Is he doing his Steiner math right now? You've got a 33% chance of beating us. Wow. Bronze Breaker with his Steiner math. Oh my gosh. I said math with an F. Steiner math. Not math. Good gracious. All right, Patrick Case back in the house. Let me go ahead and give these shouts. Brandon Thomas. The one and only, she can't woo, so I have to do it for both of us. The one and only Jody Bennett. Woo! Oh, Sheila woo. And of course, the big dog. Arr, arr, arr. Just Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Thank you, brother Alex. We want Cross. Let's talk about it. In the words of your TNA champion, Chicken Williams, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because they done been moved to the alumni section of WWE. I know he's got his book and everything, and that's all well to the good, but yeah, we need to talk about Karrion Kross and Scarlett. All right, let's turn that down a smidge. We don't want to get pulled. Let me see. Give a few more shouts. So I do want to catch up. Nightmare King 851. Good to see you. Rolling Bird. Keep rolling, Bird. Good to see you, Roland. Justin Hollicrane started it off. Did he just refer to himself as Daddy Don?
Mm-hmm. Well.
It's a cool looking clubhouse. I'm actually not mad at it. Justin Hollicrane started it off, something I like to do. The OGs already know, as you can see from Justin Hollicrane. So for the newbies, this is something that I like to do, sort of an icebreaker. We like to get to know one another because we are family up in here. Where's everybody chatting from, and what is the current temperature where you are? And if you are out of the country, what time is it where you are? Justin Hollicrane started it off with 81 degrees in Helena Island, South Carolina. Thank you very, very much for letting us know that. So again, I like to ask, where is everybody chatting from? What is the current temperature where you are? We are in Los Angeles. We are rocking in the 90s right now. As a matter of fact, let's just give an official check. Hey, Google. What is the current temperature in Los Angeles, California?
The current temperature in Los Angeles is 83 degrees.
83 degrees. In Los Angeles, the city of angels. If you're in the valley, you can raise that by another 10 degrees. Yeah. Great Scott. Marty's here. What's up, Marty? Marty Mott. Anthony Farrell, because we're on commercial break, so I can run through the rest of these. Emily Lyons, Bristow. What is going on, Emily Lyons, Bristow? We are well. How are you? And what time is it where you are? Me, Marshizi Best. Good to see you, my friend. Everybody saying, A, B, combos. Yeah. So says Just Alex. Just Alex, are you going to be doing a live after the show, my brother? If you are, let us know so we can go ahead and show that love. Shamanica Williams is in the house. Sarah. What up, Sarah? Hey. We got Brick Slice or Brick Slice. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Brick Slice sounds icky. We're gonna go with Brick Slice. Oh, you got news earlier that your grandpa passed away. We're so sorry to hear that. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. We are putting our prayers out to you. I'm so sorry. That's never an easy thing to hear or deal with. So we're definitely going to be praying for you. And we certainly wish you the best and your family. We're glad that you're here. We hope we can put a smile on your face. It's a good time. It's a good time over here. So just buckle in and let's enjoy some wrestling. But that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. Aaron Teagle is over here. What up, Aaron Teagle? Let me see. Jose Alfredo, el capitán del ejército. 4K. Jose Alfredo, el capitán del ejército. 4K. I love that name. Welcome, Jose. Yeah, she's hurting. She's hurting. She's hurting. Thank you for those prayers. She's hurting. Young Hung Cho, 25. What is going on, my friend? She'll be in the chat, just so you know. Sarah, it's 108 degrees in Arizona. Good gracious. We've said before, we've got some friends out there that have been trying to get us to move to Arizona. And we're like, no. No. I typically don't mind the heat, but no. 79 degrees in New York City. New York City. That's more reasonable. Poughkeepsie, 79 degrees. Sarah said, it's terrible out here. I bet. But it's a dry heat, so you barely feel it. Chatting live from Cleveland, Ohio, 69 degrees under the AC. That's what I'm talking about. Black light. Jennifer Potter is up in the house. What up, Jennifer? 95 degrees down there. Austin, Texas. Akron, Ohio's 82 degrees. Yes, Wheels. Flex it. What is the current temp down there in Florida? I see it's 83 degrees in southern Mississippi. What up, Christian Thomas? Matt Shepard, 8:25 p.m. Albany, Georgia, 79 degrees, 74 degrees, and styling and profiling in Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! 71 and sunny in Laguna Niguel. I love it. 89 degrees in Tacoma, Washington, 75 down there in Virginia. Riverside County is 107, 85 degrees in Orlando. 85 in the land of crab cakes. So says, oh my gosh. Land of crab cakes. Get ourselves a little bit of etouffee. Good to see you, Lauren Biggs. Mike Bell, what up? New Brunswick, Canada. 9:25 in the PM, and it's 90 degrees at 9:25 at night. That's wild. I didn't realize Canada got that hot. 84 degrees, feels like 94. I feel you, Wheels. Thank y'all for sharing. Yes, Dawsey, let the people know. Hit that like button for B. And, you know, it's 92 degrees in Fort Worth. Thank you, Shamanica. I don't know what's a smoke break, Marty. I mean, CJ LaChapelle. I don't know if it's a smoke break. We're getting kicked off right. We got some luchador action going on here. You know these guys can go. Let's see where this match goes. I personally don't know who Americano is. There's word on the street that it might be Ludwig Kaiser. I think it's Johnny Drip Drip. But I don't know. I don't know. Listen to this crowd. Dirty, dirty Dom. Good gracious.
Poor AJ.
Tornado tag match. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You know, you could talk like this.
I am talking like that.
This is what a ventriloquist would do. All right, so we're going to talk like this for the duration of the show. B, who do you got to win in this match?
Dirty Dom.
Don't move your jaw.
Dirty Dom.
You got to talk like this. See, the jaw's not moving. Dirty Dom?
Mm-hmm.
You got Dirty Dom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With
Dirty Dom for the
Ludwig.
win. Jazz got out the car looking more like Freddie Jackson. Why you gotta put that evil on her? Why you gotta say that? That's terrible. 81 degrees in Birmingham, Alabama. All right. Thank y'all for sharing. I understand, CJ. You're only watching for Bayley, but we got a lot of action here. 2.5 hours. At this point, 2 hours to go. Wow. East Coast of Canada, so you guys are going through a heat wave. Oh, geez. That's wild. That is interesting because I know when it gets cold, it gets cold. That's a fair point, CW. He is not cut up. But then again, you know, we don't see the abs. He has the leotard on. We don't really have the abs. But we saw there were so many El Grandes that came out the other night. What am I doing? Tell me to hang on. Tell me to mute. Give me to mute. You tell me I'm crazy? I'm loco en la cabeza? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. You know what, Wheels? It's funny you would say that about the AC. Once upon a time, depending on the area, you know, there was no AC. You had some fans. You just spit on each other and sit in front of a fan. That how you cool you off. Then, you know, we upgraded with the spray bottles and whatnot. You know? The UFC Paramount Plus deal, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I didn't do nothing to her. I did nothing. Isn't that right? Huh? Did I do anything to you? Huh? Speak up. I can't hear you. Huh? Yeah, May. Did I do something to you? No, I didn't. That's what I thought. Yeah. What are we barking for? Hello? What? Oh my gosh. All right, I'll give you guys one more. Have they been fed yet? Hello? Have they been fed yet? Did they eat yet? That's a no?
I thought you did it.
I don't know why you thought that.
Because when I went downstairs, it was like 4:20, and I thought you did it already.
You gonna feed him now? All right. The channel mascots are gonna go get fed. Hey. Some lovely miscommunication going on with the channel mascots. All right. Let's see what we got over here. What up, Marcus Baker? Good to see you. No, Sophie Dofi, it just happened. It literally just happened right before we went live. Like 15 minutes, 20 minutes before we went live. There was nothing we could do. There's nothing we could do. And I don't even think he's available. He's not even in the chat. But it's okay. Ordinarily, you know, we might just cancel the whole thing. Like, that's it. I got to tend to my girl. All right. You see what you made me do, anime? And then you got to go ahead and be like, all right, girl. Get on up now. Get on about the flow now. Come on now. Wait, was that Hulk Hogan? Brother. Didn't he pass? Are we putting that to rest? You can't keep using him. No, it's like with the what's that auto insurance car accident guy, Larry H. Parker. Larry H. Parker died. They don't use him in commercials anymore.
On the bulletin board, I see his on the bulletin board.
But I'm saying they don't use him in the commercials. No, you don't get it. Can't do it. Once you expire, you can't keep using him in commercials. I don't know. Listen, here's the situation when it comes to Karrion Kross. They moved him and Scarlett to the alumni section. They have come to no agreement on the contract. It makes sense if they are not currently under contract that they would be moved to the alumni section. This doesn't mean that there still isn't contract negotiations going on. So I'm not going to pull the trigger on it's over just yet. I'm just going to wait and see. I think that makes more sense than anything. Let's just wait and see. But if it were me, if I were Karrion Kross and I didn't feel like I was getting my just due here in this promotion, And the contract negotiations are telling me I'm still not going to give my just due. Karen Cross is the kind of person that does not want to just sit at home or be in catering to get paid. He wants to be featured. He wants to be used. He wants to wrestle. He wants to work. You know, he's that kind of guy. So I think just like with Ricochet, if you're not getting your due here, like with an Edge, if you're not getting your due here, go on down the road to where you would, in fact, get your due. He could show up at TNA. He could show up at TNA and then still work with the WWE. You never know. You never know. So I'm not going to pull the trigger on he's gone just yet. Let's just see. I most certainly did not give B a black mass CW41. Come on now. Dang it. See, this is what I'm saying, Wheels. This ESPN deal. This is what we're saying. If you have a certain cable thing where it does cover it, then it's not a big deal. But if you don't, boom, $29.99. I did just see an email that Peacock is raising its prices $3 for the monthly and whatever it is yearly. So everything is getting raised right now. It's just out of control with these streaming services. We got to pay for Netflix. This is going to replace Peacock. You're talking $29.99 for that. You're asking an awful lot. Oh, dang. The dog is allergic to everything. So is your dog on allergy medication? Because Bone Crusher is actually on Apoquel. She has allergies and she scratches a lot. So she's on Apoquel. Because I'm sorry to hear that. That is terrible. Doing an Ilya versus AJ feud, which I'm honestly here for. I missed that Mad Dragon. I'm with you, Sarah. I'm with you. Ilya Dragunov is so good. He is so good. I'm completely here for it. If they bring him back, I want to see him go ballistic. Just go ham. Just go ham. I'm not going to say he's gone from WWE. Let's just see. Really? Hulk Hogan, today's Hulk Hogan. Wow. So he died really right before his 72nd birthday. Wow. And today would have been the day. That's interesting. Well, let me tell you something, dude. I'm celebrating with the man upstairs, Jack. There you go. We'll give you one little piece of the Hulkster, brother. One little piece. Why are you saying that, Sophie Dovey? Once I expire, do you think B would shut down the channel once I... Okay, first of all, why are you saying that like it's an already predetermined thing? Let's clear that up right out the gate. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. I have a deal. I have a deal. Okay, that's number one. Number two, when my time does come, I'm going to be cryogenically frozen. I'm going to be thawed out in the year 3033. And I'm going to just kind of see, I'm going to take a lay of the land. Let's just see where we are. If I don't like it, put me back in the deep freeze, wake me up in another 1,000 years. All right. But I figured by then they would have figured out how to extend life. So we will see. Yeah, we do plan on watching the Cross documentary. It actually does look pretty good. Took it off of Spotify. I don't know. I don't know. We were talking about this the other day. We were wondering, like, because I'm wearing my, as you can see, I'm wearing my Ron Cena shirt, and she was kind of likening it to that situation. I know Triple H said that it was all part of the plan. I could not disagree more. I think they're just going to save face because it sounds a lot better to the shareholders than saying we dropped the ball and we had to grovel to get somebody back that we never should have fought in the first place. See, doesn't sound quite as good. Doesn't sound quite as appetizing when you say, oh no, it was all part of the plan. Sit back and enjoy the ride. No, it wasn't. It absolutely wasn't. You saw no value, you saw no worth in this man, and you fired him. And the fans went crazy over one tweet, which had millions and millions. It went viral in a way they did not expect. And you were afraid of an audience takeover. And you decided to bring him back. Just keep it real. Be a man. Keep it real and say this is exactly what happened. But I get it. I get it. You don't want to do that. In regards to Karrion Kross, I don't necessarily feel it's the same thing. People are clamoring for Kross now. It's not like people were clamoring for R-Truth before he got fired. It was after he got fired. So,
What?
still going. So I question that. I question it. What up, Juju Butter? Juju Butter on that beat. Juju Butter on that beat. What up, Juju Butter? Chris Wrestling Views, what is going on? Better late than never, my brother. Good to see you. It would be nice, actually. I like what you're saying there, Blacklight, if they would show some WWE highlights on ESPN. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't think they would, but that'd be kind of cool. Fair point, CJ. That's a fair point. And it's surprising, Wheels, that Xfinity hasn't figured that deal out yet. That's actually kind of interesting. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pat Shepard. Wow. AJ Styles just bulldozed the competition over the barricade. Good gracious, Dirty Daddy Dom is looking hurt. They're just trying to get back in here. I don't think so, CJ. I don't think so. I think Bayley is still in the mix. She's still getting involved in some things. I don't see it. I don't see it happen. I think she's going to stick around for a while. No, I don't think. I'm not saying they shouldn't show his commercial. I just think it's just weird. Like I was telling her, there's a big attorney out here for auto accidents called Larry H. Parker. Maybe some of y'all have seen the commercials. Will fight for you. And Larry H. Parker died. And so in the commercials, they don't just show him anymore. And the commercials are all the same. You know, you see the people who got money from Larry H. Parker, and then you show Larry H. Parker and his partner will fight for you. Since he died, they don't show him anymore. They could just rehash old commercials, but they don't. All I'm saying is, move on. We don't need to show the Hulkster anymore. El Grande. Didn't even hit him. Didn't even hit him. He got him that time, though. Nice DDT by AJ Styles. We got a cover. 2. El Grande kicks out. Also, keep in mind, our fighter title is on the line. That is our mid-card Super Chat Championship. I know. We want Kross during the aftermath of SummerSlam. You got Brock. Yeah, brother, I don't think that's what the people wanted. It's not what the people wanted. It was a talking point. But, again, this is a situation where Karrion Kross is not going to be utilized. If he's not going to be... Uh-oh. Hang on. Ooh. Dang, dude. El Grande does he reached deep down into the crevices.
That kick too. He's been missing.
Wait, Dirty Dom. He just put that piece of metal. He put a mask on, put that piece of metal in here. That Dastardly Dirty Dom. Oh, wow. El Grande with the pin on AJ Styles. That dastardly Dirty Daddy Dom. He's the 4Ds. Dastardly Dirty Daddy Dom. Thank you. My goodness. My goodness. They lie and cheat and steal to win. My goodness. I don't see that happening, Shamanica. That'd be kind of funny if he did. He would come out and just kind of do an El Grande mask. That'd be hilarious. The first super chat of the night started off right. Yes, sir. CJ LaChapelle. So says ye. When I met Bayley, I asked her to please stay in WWE. And she said, if you say so. Bam. All right. It's a done deal.
Good stuff.
You wanted to stay? She's going to stay. Congratulations, CJ. That's awesome. And thank you for that big, big super chat. AJ, that's funny. I need Adam Pearce to get out there and take control of his show. Uh-oh. I like that. He said, you have my word, but the second that match is over. Oh, my. Does that hurt to even swallow?
Mm-hmm.
You can't even swallow. All right. I got to take it to the emergency room. Let's go. Come on. All right. We got to wrap it up. Thank you, guys. What? ER?
No.
We got to get this x-rayed.
No, I don't.
This could be cracked, broken.
No. The doctor will fix it in the morning.
Let me see if you're swollen. Look at me. It's still swollen on that side. Did you get the ice?
Mm.
Go get the ice. Go get the ice. This poor, poor woman. God bless her. God bless her. This is her dedication to our show. It's like, you know what? I won't be able to say much. I won't even be able to do much. But I'll be here. She told me to take over. Nah, it's not an infection. She just, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, you know, like if you yawn and you just kind of, and you move your jaw side to side, and then she kind of, something just cracked. So she tried to pop it back in place. I don't know. I don't know. But she's got an appointment in the morning to get it realigned, if you will. So just keep her in prayer, man. That's an interesting question, Sophie Dofi, in regards to Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers. Did something happen? Thank you, Aaron Drew. I appreciate that. She's gonna be okay. Firefighter Jimmy, how are you, sir? All right. Give a Firefighter Jimmy some love tonight. Today is his birthday. Unfortunately, B cannot sing the song. She's got a jaw issue, so she can't really talk. But I'm going to sing the song for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey! Happy birthday to you, Firefighter Jimmy. Thank you for your service. Give Firefighter Jimmy some love. Yeah, she's breaking down. She's breaking down. But she looks good, though. She looks good. Oh, that's funny, Sophie Dophie. I do the best I can. Anybody want to take bets on this match coming up between Sami Zayn and Rusev? Anybody want to take bets on how this match is going to go? Who's going to win? Personally, I want Rusev to actually get this win. I don't know if that's what's going to be the case. And I can pretty much guarantee no matter what happens at the end, Sheamus is going to come out here and open up a can. A full can, if you can see that, of whoop ass. That's a full can right there. Just get you a full can of whoop ass. There you go. And you're not going to find out on any other show. I promise you that. If someone says you're going to open up a whole can of whoop ass, we actually got it right here. So what do you think? What do you think? I thank y'all for showing Firefighter some love. He's one of the OGs of the channel. Good question, Shamanica. It probably will be Drew and Cody. Unless there's going to be something else that's going to go on, that doesn't feel very main eventish to me. And I hate to say it like that. Yeah, I got to do the layover. The layover on that one. Let me show you the fighter title. Right here is our fighter title. This is what you guys are currently fighting for. The only Super Chat Championship with our channel mascots on the side plates. Why do you say it like that? It is official. He ain't got to say it like that. I love IYO SKY. She's just the best. Oh my gosh. KO, Sami Zayn, the Quebecers, Pat Patterson, Stan Stasiak, Rick Martel. Rick Martel was Canadian. Why did I know Rick Martel was Canadian? Wow. I had no idea. Learn something new every day. Yeah, I know this whole Naomi injury thing. I'm wondering if it was during training or something. It'd be kind of wild if they do some footage and they see her being taken out by Jade Cargill. I don't know. But we will see. Now you're talking, Shamanica. Now that's a match I want to see. Yeah, I remember him being part of the Can-Am connection. I just didn't put it together. But I wasn't, back in the day, I didn't really even think about wrestlers and where they were from and whatever. It wasn't. I didn't watch the product like that. You know what I mean? I just watched it as a layperson. Huh. Crash on the scooter. That'd be interesting. All right, here we go. Sami Zayn is getting his crowd fired up. Look at this crowd. They love themselves, their fellow Canadian. Eh? This might be a crowd takeover. Let's just see what happens here. Rusev trying to quiet him down. Yeah, that's right. That's about right, Patrick Case. That did not happen. I'm actually wondering when Bianca is going to be totally cleared. I know she said she has some issues with her broken finger, that it doesn't bend, and you can't really wrestle without with a finger that won't bend. So I don't know. It does kind of make you wonder. I agree, CW. This needs to be a match that Rusev wins. Wow, look at Sami Zayn just going at him, opening up a whole can of whoop ass. Whoop ass. There you go. A full can of that.
He looks yellow too.
What's that?
He looks yellow too.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on with whatever they put on themselves in these lights. Sometimes they look yellow. Sometimes they look green, like Herman Munster. Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn. My gosh. I'll tell you what. Trey. What you're saying is not untrue. He's trying. I can see that he's trying. I like the theme music. I like his entrance, Titantron, but it's not quite what it could be. It's not quite what it should be. And quite frankly, for our money, Lana should be by his side. You know, this is a missed duo situation. And I'd be a little, I've said this countless times. I said it doesn't really matter what show you go to so long as you're being used and used correctly, right? So Rusev goes over to AEW as Miro. They do a whole little thing over there. Then towards the end, like nothing. He just disappears off television. Doesn't work. This ain't working out. I thought the grass was greener on this side. Turns out it's just AstroTurf. So he moves back on over to the WWE. Comes in, changes things up just a little bit. But it ain't clicking. And I said it's about Carmelo Hayes. We just saw him again, finally, still mixing it up with The Miz. I don't see this lasting very long, but there's just something that just ain't clicking. And I don't know what it's going to take for him to finally resonate with the audience. He did over there on NXT, but as you can see, what works on NXT doesn't necessarily translate to the main roster. You know what I mean? He had a best of 7 series with one of the best wrestlers out there, Andrade. And here's somebody else that just came back from AEW. And they now saddled him with a partner because by himself, it just wasn't hitting. Now, why you haven't teamed him back up with Zelina Vega is anybody's guess. Zelina Vega right now, I don't want to say that she's floundering,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't hitting like it should. And I feel like she's kind of going back to that heelish, not quite heelish, but that heelish-ish. She should be teamed back up with Andrade. Flat out. Hadn't happened. And Andrade even shouted her out when he came back. You cannot call out your old partner. Tranquilo. And the WWE just is like, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know what's going on. Open your eyes then. Where's your antennas at, Triple H?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be sorry, H. Be better. Good Lord. I'm going all this week, Jake. All right, Jake, good to see you. Yeah, we're talking Carmelo Hayes, man. We're talking Carmelo Hayes. Good wrestler, good look, fine on the mic, and yet ain't hitting like he did in NXT. This is just reality. This is just reality. And I don't know what's going to take, but I will say this. If it were me, and this is what's frustrating. So we finished watching Unrivaled, Untested, Unedited, Unreal. I can never remember the name. We finished watching WWE Unreal last night, right? Good show. Good series. Overall. For one, for me. Ooh, I like it. Got the poll in there. Check out the poll. There's some things in there that just gives away too much of the magic, too much of the kayfabe. For my money, I personally don't want to see them sitting around an empty ring talking about how they're going to do the match. There's an F word that nobody likes to use in pro wrestling. It's called fake. I fully understand that this is a scripted show, and I have no issues with that. But that doesn't mean you need to be all up in your face about it. I don't want to see the very guys that you just talking about, I'm going to stomp you in the dirt, I hate you, and all this and that, just sitting around, kumbaya, and having some cappuccino and a blueberry scone talking about how we're going to work this match. I don't want to see that. You can still do Unreal and still keep some of that magic. That's just me personally. Don't need to see it. It takes away from the realism. And I'm going to say this to you as well. It's the same thing that I see in the ring. You need to connect with your moves. If you're not willing to connect, if you're not willing to hit, if you're not willing to take a hit, then why are we even watching this show? Your one job is to make us believe that what we're watching is legit. That's it. Don't take that away. Hit your opponent, take the hit. It's going to sting. You're a big boy. You're a big girl. Just take it and move on. That's my issue with Unreal. You know what I mean? It's be kind of like AI. Kinda. Kinda. It's not a toothache, Dre promo. She has a jaw issue right now, so she can't really. It hurts to open her mouth and it hurts to talk. So, oh dang, Ashanti the Goddess got released. Really? Quietly. Not surprised, Sophie Dophie. Top flopper need to be quiet. No, that's right. Ashanti got his release. So what I'm basically saying is, in a situation like with Zelina, there's some things like you have a job to do. Pro wrestling, there's a lot of different moving parts. There's some stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we weren't even aware of watching Unreal. And that's what makes me even angry. Oh, hold it. The MFTs are out here. Just pulled out Sami Zayn. Hold on. MFTs just came out. Talking about to take out. Oh, big boot. Big boot to Sami Zayn. Get me a medic. You know what? Forget the job as a referee. Let me get a job as one of these security dudes. I can lay hands on them. Be like, come on, no, let's go. That would be a great job. Now, I like this. Big knee by Sheamus. He said once that bell rings, Sheamus is back up in here like an enema. That might have been a little graphic. Sheamus laid hands on all of the security. I like to see you lay hands on me. Come on, Sheamus. You don't want a piece of this, son? Damn. Get away. Get away. Sheamus is hightailing it out of town. They had to do something with Sheamus, and they had to do something with Rusev. And I'm actually okay with this, man. The crowd is loving it. This has to end in a huge match. Sami Zayn is holding his face. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what now. Talatonga done kicked Sami Zayn's face all the way in the Bell's palsy, folks. Good old JR knows a little something about that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. With me, as always, my broadcast colleague, Jerry the King Lawler. I'm going to tell you right now, I can make that joke because I do, in fact, have that Bell's palsy. One half of the face. I think B might be encountering a little bit of Bell's palsy right now, but that's okay because she still looks good. Jerry the King, how do you feel about what just went on right now?
To puppies.
Fair enough. Thank you, King. Get your mind out of the gutter, King. Get your mind back into this match.
CW.
Nope, didn't touch her, Aaron Teagle. Didn't touch her. Wish I did, though, to the White Meat Show. This is the other day, boy. I was all kinds of hot. But you know what? Not today. Not today. Sympathy pains. That's funny. Well, that's fine. You know, even if the bloodline story is not over, here's what I know. That's funny. Thank you for that, Mike Bell. Here's what I know. Roman Reigns can't keep coming out here with no backup. Roman Reigns can't keep coming out here, getting a beat down, and then having his J's stolen. He done already lost 2 pair. Okay, that's hundreds of dollars around the neck of Big Bronson Reed. It's not right. It's not right. And like I said, what if you caught Roman on a laundry day? We all got them laundry day clothes. You know what I'm talking about. All the good clothes is in the laundry. You wearing the drawers with the holes, huh? The shirt got them stains up under there. You got the sock with the one big toe sticking out. You know what I'm talking about. Mismatched socks. That's laundry day clothes. Y'all know. I know you know. Big Bronson Reed could have caught him on laundry day. Imagine him taking the shoes off. Then you just see maybe it's the one pinky toe sticking out.
Do I have holy socks? No. So why would he?
The Samoan feet are rough. Okay? I've seen the Wild Samoans. I know the stock that Roman Reigns comes from. Okay? His daddy's feet was rough. So that's all I'm trying to say. Don't be the tribal thief. But all I'm saying is this. Roman Reigns, he needs to figure it out. if he is constantly jumping up just to get beat down, stay in the back. Stay in the back. It might, but they got Roman out here, and it's crazy. Roman kept us through COVID, man. He kept us close. He kept us long. He carried us like babies, fresh out of the womb. He carried us all the way through COVID. And now look, he's a chief with no tribe. Huh? He's a chief with no shoes. See, that could be me. I could be the dread-headed one. See, he's wanting to get noticed. We'll call the police. Get out. I could do you, and you. We will call the police. Get out of here. I could do that. Why do I like that head wrap? $12,000. Yeah, it's an expensive ad. We looked it up. Don't follow me.
You see, he's wearing the smallest hat in the world.
Yep, and I love it. It's hard to see because it was on the wrong side of his head, and it wasn't lit. Speak on it.
It'd be funny if you got attacked in the middle of a promo.
I mean, did Bronson speak lies? No. This is just reality. If I were Roman, I would sneak out there during the match. Kind of like Jay. Doses.
Yeah, those are going to be his last words.
That'd be me. I was thinking of giving my J's back.
Tsunami.
Tsunami. You know what? That's what we're going to call it from now on. Tsunami. What are we doing with these ladies? What are we doing?
They're going heel. They're going to turn on her.
They got to do something. They got to do something.
They're going heel. They're going to turn on her.
I mean, I love the interaction. I do, but they got to do something. I can't keep these backstage segments going like this. I would love to be able to bend backwards. Like, let me see. I can't. Yeah, I can't do all that. I don't know who attacked that. I don't know. Thank you, Jake. Coming in hot with that super chat. You are now in contention for the super chat fighter title. Mad they didn't catch him. Roman Fluto. I mean, you ain't lying. You never know, CJ. You never know. Thank you very much, Jake. You are now on the board.
Mm-hmm.
We got 7 questions on the board. Here's the question. 7 answers on the board. Here's the question. There you go. What up, Pat Breezy?
He didn't do anything to me, Aaron Siegel. I promise you.
Did not. Chaser, all right. Chaser says, first time watching from Baton Rouge. I like it so far. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We say it a lot. We're going to say it again. We know there are a lot of people that do this. There is room for everybody here at the YouTube table. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with us here on Monday night for Monday Night Raw. We hope you come back. And I know it's your first time here, but if you were thinking about becoming a member of the channel, we have members only exclusive content, of which, once again, any members that joined since the beginning of the show, we're going to have a members only special video podcast premiering tomorrow that is exclusive for the members. And I'm going to tell you, it got a little heated. It got a little spicy. Put a little pepper on the paprika. I almost debated not releasing it. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm like, the world don't need to see this. And then they're going to see it and they're going to be like, so that's why. Because AJ really did. Because B was getting all content and A didn't had enough. It's like, bam!
Yeah, they are going to think that when they watch that and see how you were talking to me at the end.
Raise your hand, fool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I assure you, no hands were laid, no jaws were broken in the making of that video. I promise you that. Lola Vice, yeah, that's what I like to hear. She's sticking around for the long haul.
I
Listen
miss
to the
Bianca
OG.
too.
Bam. What happened?
I said I miss Bianca too.
Bianca who?
Bianca.
I don't know any Bianca. Sorry. Name sounds vaguely familiar, but no. And I moved on with my life. Everybody else needs to as well. Okay? Bianca ain't coming back. They can't fix her finger. Her career is over.
She would remove her finger before she would end her career.
And it's the ring finger. You can't see. You can't make a. How you gonna make a fist like that? What are you gonna do? She can't fight like this. I'm gonna poke you in the eye. It's not gonna work. Let me see what Lauren said. Yeah, we got to pull the brakes on Shrek. It's a little much. They're selling illegal shoes.
Sophie, I didn't have a broken toe. I had a broken foot, yo.
Yeah, she snapped it. Ripped tendon from bone, broken in 3 places. The tendon actually took bone fragment with it. Her foot was jacked all the way up. All the way up. She didn't there passed out. But I got to tell you, man, she held it together. She held it together. She was like, no one was able to give her a ride, so she had to hobble to the hospital. She was all
in the snow.
Remember when Naomi did? I'm gonna stick those horns so far up your butt, you're gonna limp back. And she did the limp. That's how she looked when she was. And then I saw her limping on the side of the road. I'm like, hey, I'm here to take you. Come on now. It was terrible. That's about right, Sophie Duffy. She, like any injury, it's always scary when you get back in there. But she do it. Yeah, we saw Borg Girl last week. We saw her last week. She stepped to Bayley. She'll be back. I'm just waiting for her to turn heel. Tracy Steele coming in hot with a super chat. Thank you so much to everybody that has supported us. The Friday title is on the line. I got to work on the overlay because we're going to put the Friday title up in this area right here. But Tracy Steele says, finally, Tracy has arrived to Netflix Raw. And if you don't like that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it. Love you, A and B. And we love you too. Thank you so much, Tracy Steele. That's a big super chat. Thank you for that love. Exactly, Jake. See, these kids today don't know. Let me be the old man. Yeah, let me go ahead to them right now, man. These kids today don't know. These kids today are soft. You know what I'm saying? That I got one word to describe you. I'm gonna spell it out for you right now. SAWFT. Soft. Yeah. She done broke her foot and she had to walk to the hospital 12 feet of snow. That was in Los Angeles. So that goes to show you how bad it was. You got 12 feet of snow in Los Angeles. What the hell going on? Mm-hmm. But she held her own now. She held her own. With the morphine. Once the morphine wore off, she was like, kill me now. Just kill me now. She was squirming. I thought it was, you know how a junkie comes off of drugs and they're just sweating and just fumbling and nothing's making sense. I'm over here trying to hold her down. I'm like, it's all right, B, it's all right. She's like, just like Roxanne's doing now. She was squirming.
And you were holding me like that?
Exactly right. Actually, I think that's how you dislocated the jaw. It was just like that.
He got stories.
I know that's right, Lauren Biggs, with a broken freaking foot. That's exactly right. Oh, yeah. Hulk Hogan and Firefighter do share the same birthday. Yeah, how do you like that? Well, I'm acknowledging Firefighter. Forget Hulk Hogan. Yeah, she showed some love to Dirty Daddy Dom. Who he referred to himself as Daddy Dom. You better not ever do that again. That's a great question, Dro Davidian, in regards to UFC. Not entirely sure. I got to go back and watch some old footage. Roxanne's excellent in the ring. Yes. Listen to Lauren Biggs if you don't mind. Please. If you haven't yet, just take a quick second, hit that like button. It is vital to our existence here in YouTube. We are recommended to more people in this YouTube space, so we appreciate that. Thank you, Lauren Biggs, for that. Right now, back in the action, we've got IYO SKY going against Roxanne Perez. Roxanne just slapped the taste out of IYO SKY's mouth. Yeah, these two ladies are evenly matched. I like it. Woo! Look at that. IYO SKY said, nah. You see how she's getting this crowd lit? She's doing this in a way I didn't think was possible. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this somebody that was dismissed? And then they brought her back? Isn't that right?
Wait, who?
Wasn't she dismissed?
Who?
IYO.
No.
Damage control. Then they bring back, wasn't IYO and Dakota that was brought back by Bayley?
Brought up. She was brought up. I don't think she was dismissed. I don't know.
Am I wrong on this? What was it? Wasn't it summer? Was it SummerSlam? What was the show?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they brought him out. Bayley brought him out. And we're like, oh my gosh, they brought him back. It was Dakota Kai and it was IYO SKY. Am I wrong on this? IYO was never fired. Was she brought up? Was it Dakota?
I believe Dakota was. Oh, hold on, let me see.
It was SummerSlam 2022. Yes. 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 Yes.
Her contract was set to expire after SummerSlam. And there was rumors she was going to return.
She was brought up.
But she was brought up.
Was getting released. IYO was on break after a stint. Okay. Beautiful. That's what it was. A few years ago, my memory's a little fuzzy, so just, I couldn't quite remember the exact details. But Tracy Steele was the biggest single super chat of the night. Yes, indeed, Tracy Steele. Who's everyone's early favorite for men's and women's Royal Rumble winner of 2026? I have Roman Reigns and Bianca Belair.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
I have Bianca too if she's not champion by then. Yeah, it may be Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns is on his way out. So maybe it will be like, his retirement run too. Who knows?
I kind of want to lean towards CM Punk on this.
Really? I like Tracy's choices.
I'm not entirely sure if CM Punk is going to get the World Heavyweight title back from Seth.
No, he's not.
So with that in mind,
See, not with this character. They need
I'm
to do
going to go
something with
CM
this
Punk.
character.
For the women, oh, that's a tough one. I always kind of want to lean towards Stephanie Vaquer. But I'm not mad at Bianca
really? He's
Belair.
not leaving until 2029?
I'm not mad at that. Great question, though. Great question. I love that. Thank you for that big super chat.
That's stupid, Sophie Duffy, if that's true.
Right? It was a tough question. Salvador Chavez. What's up, Salvador?
Hey, Salvador.
We're going to keep on pushing, Sophie Duffy. We're just going to keep on pushing. That's all we can do. We got to keep climbing. The end goal here is 100,000 subscribers. For those that are new, we have a goal. And if we reach it, your boy A to the Jay-Z, will be Ron Killings his hair. Live on air, December 31st, 2025. If we hit 100,000 subscribers. So tell a friend, tell a family member, come on over. It's always a good time here. And you get to see it live on air. We've reached out to Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I don't know if he's available, but we can get him to cut the hair live on air. That'll be good. Missile drop kick by IYO to Roxanne. Roxanne is down, holding her mush. I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to hear that. WWE.
Did she
You
hit her
can
in
do
the face?
whatever PLEs you want. Keep WrestleMania here at home.
Did she kick her in the face?
I don't think so, but you never know. It didn't look like that to me. CJ LaChapelle coming in hot. Thank you, CJ. Sorry if I get annoying about Bayley, but Bayley is so great and does everything WWE asks of her. I just want Bayley to be booked how she deserves and has earned. First and foremost, never apologize for being a fan. We're all fans. We all have our favorites. You can be as annoying as you want. Okay?
Especially if you're super
we appreciate you. Don't even worry about it. Secondly, you never know. You never know. And that's what I was saying earlier. It's the booking that they were doing for her, which wasn't great. That made her look weaker than she actually was. She's a multi-time champion. But I don't know what they were doing with the booking. Now they got her involved with something. Lyra, Becky, at least there's some je ne sais quoi happening. You know? But that's a big super chat. No need to apologize. Thank you, CJ LaChapelle. Roxanne Perez rolling out the way. I mean, that's a good guess, Tracy Steele. My money is always on Stephanie. I wouldn't be mad at LA Knight either. But I'll be honest with you. After seeing his interaction earlier on with CM Punk, Roxanne just landed hard on the back of the neck and head of IYO SKY with those shins. Goodness, look at this again. Oh, wait, they're going to show it again? Yeah, watch this again. Watch this. Wowzers. Wowzers. Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars nerd. I'm a bigger Star Trek nerd. I love Star Trek. I really like Star Wars. There's a difference. There's a hierarchy. I'll take Star Trek any day of the week. We love the WWE too, Salvador. We appreciate you rocking with us here. We got Raquel tending to Roxanne. Roxanne looks a little weary. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome." Oh, Roxanne, that dirty dog. Kinshasa. Call it a shining wizard. Kinshasa, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. Sophie Dophie, if you're talking about my Star Wars nerddom getting annoying, and me simply saying that Jar Jar Binks was a Sith Lord, I mean, it's true. I'm not going to get into it now, but it's true. We can talk about that later. Roxanne is excellent. Excellent. Ooh, IYO SKY just crumples Roxanne. Knee to the back. We got to cover. Count of two. Jake, you watched Star Trek last night going to bed. Which Star Trek are you talking about? Because they have every night, except Saturday night, they have original series. They actually have all the old school treks, original series, Next Generation, Voyager, DS9, and Enterprise. I usually go to bed watching Enterprise. IYO SKY is going out, diving outside the ring, just took them all out.
That took too long.
She's feeling it. She's feeling it. Yeah, they were standing there for a good minute. This is true. All right, hold up. IYO SKY setting up the coup de Gracie, the coup de grace. Oh, damn. Oh, we got to. That went sideways. That went sideways. Here come the Kabuki Warriors. What are they trying to? Oh, this is interesting.
Shenanigans.
Roxanne with the win. Oh, they're setting it up. They're setting it up. I don't like it. Why are they always trying to get them to? Why can't they just? Oh, man.
They're not doing nothing with them as faces.
I like the fact that Judgment Day got the win. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Dang it. That was just, oh, that was awkward. That's such an awkward landing. She grabbed the trunks. That dastardly. Good match, though. Good match. The right woman won. Good match. Jake, I hear you and I understand you. Let me just say this.
He wasn't there.
Hmm?
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
Mm-mm.
Jey Uso wasn't there?
Jay must really want to get out of that shadow of Roman. He didn't show, make sure that shadow didn't even exist. I don't believe that. But what I am going to let you know is I can respect your aspirations for the World Heavyweight Championship. Everybody wants it, but the line starts behind me. LA Knight, whatever line, this line, that line, Paulson's line, all I said, back of the line, dudes. But look though, the Monday Night Raw, dudes. Yeah. Beats.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. So that's why he changed his glasses for the red, because he's on the Raw brand now, the red brand. I like it.
So no draft?
I like it. I like it. So let me just say this much, Jake. Say what you will about what Disney did to Star Wars. One thing that cannot be denied is we're getting stories that we would have never gotten before if it wasn't for this Disney partnership. And I'm thrilled for it. I'm not saying everything was a gangbuster, everything hit the way that it should have hit, but they filled in stories that we never got before. Let's just take Obi-Wan, for example. We saw Obi-Wan and Darth Vader in a way that we had never seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. The Mandalorian, loved it. We're filling in holes and stuff that you would not have seen if it wasn't for Disney. Not to say that everything that Disney is doing or has done has been like grade A, but at least we're getting, so the same with Star Trek. Not every show was just like, oh my gosh, it's a banger. But at least we're getting things filled in. So from the storytelling aspect of it, I want to bring it back to WWE. That's what's important. That's why I was actually pretty irritated. One of the reasons why I was irritated watching Unscripted last night, because they were talking about the final boss and his involvement with John Cena and everything that went on with this, what your soul, Cody Rhodes and whatever. And you saw him involved. And that makes it even more irritating with the fact that he didn't have the decency to show up and finish the story. The man literally started this whole thing. Now, whose idea was it and all this and that? If you watched Unreal, I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't watched it. Whose idea was ultimately, that's up for debate. I don't really care about that. But from our standpoint, our meaning the audience, the way they presented it was The Rock coming out here. I don't want this. I want your soul. Give me an answer to Elimination Chamber. Hey, Rock, go F yourself. Cool. And then what happens? Let's turn John Cena heel. Let's do the this and the this. That was presented to us that the final boss didn't get what he wanted, so we turned John Cena heel. We get 5 months of John Cena heeldom that was just mid. My opinion. There were some that loved the Cena heel turn. There were some that like, this just sucked. For my money, it was mid. So we had 5 months of just mid heel, him trying his best to convince everybody that he was a bad guy. Nobody was really buying it. And then he did an immediate about face 2 weeks ago. Was it even 2 weeks ago? A week ago. A week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
With no legitimate explanation. He gave us a reason, but we didn't even have a little smidgen of a lead up. At least with the New Day, before they turned, there was weeks of dissension that was building up to a crescendo. You know, you've got to build up anticipation. It's like what Michael Jackson used to say, you got to let it simmer, right? He does the Super Bowl halftime show. He pops out. He stood there for 3 damn minutes before he took off his glasses, frozen in place, intentionally to get the anticipation, the fever pitch. And then he, bam, bam, takes it off. Crowd goes nuts. Boom. He knew how to tell a story on stage. It's about the storytelling. They started off at the beginning, and they didn't have the decency to give us a proper ending. They just left them out there to figure it out on their own. So we get a mid John Cena, and then he says, I was left on my own. So I'm back to being a face, guys. Back to being this guy. What? The story, man. The story. Vital. Hi.
Mm. 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 Mm.
You don't want an angry Asuka coming at you. I promise you that. But I'll tell you what. If that match actually kicked off, IYO SKY versus Asuka, get some popcorn. That match is going to be a banger. I promise you that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, place your bets. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. We have Maxxine Dupri coming out here to take on the Intercontinental Champion, the Man Becky Lynch. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think Maxxine has the real shot at getting that title.
Where's Otis?
Injured. Great question, Lauren Biggs. And I'm going to tell you why. They already got their $5 billion deal with Netflix. It drives me nuts.
Super chat.
Jake, I would love to talk to you about Star Trek a little later. Generations wasn't my favorite film. I had issues with that film. And we can talk about that. I actually would love to have a conversation with you about that a little later. Sheldon Cooper with your Star Wars. I wouldn't say that, Sophie Dophie. I wouldn't say that. I see a big super chat. Let me scooch on down there. Let me just say this real quick. Here comes Becky Lynch. We've said this countless times on the show. The theme music has to hit right out the gate. The fact that hers starts off with the man has come around, that's immediate recognition of who it is. Do you know what I mean? The very first beat, the very first whatever, it has to instantly resonate with the fans. That's so-and-so coming out, not who's coming out. The music is so generic and I can barely hear it. Who? You know what I mean? I will give that to her. I'm not mad at the music, though. I'm not mad at the music. They probably are setting it up. It's hard to believe we're damn near halfway through August. That's crazy. That's crazy. Somehow made Marvel better. Again, they filled in holes. I'm not going to go on my Marvel rant right now. That's a whole conversation for another day. But yeah, Disney has filled in holes with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And you got to appreciate it. You know, you have the opportunity to tell stories that wouldn't ordinarily be told. You know? So I'm not entirely mad at it. Well, yeah, if The Rock wasn't involved, it would have been a whole different situation. But the reality is he did insert himself into something he really didn't need to. And that's the thing about Unreal. They were like, who do we bring in? The Rock. Who do we bring in? The Rock. Okay. So you brought him in. Why didn't you bring him in to finish this at WrestleMania? You brought in Travis Scott. And you had Travis Scott come out, cauliflower Cody Rhodes' ear with The Rock. Everybody was expecting The Rock to show up at WrestleMania. Nobody didn't think that he was going to show up, not going to show up at WrestleMania, because that's how they set it up. And they let us all down. That's just facts. Oh, Tracy Steele coming in hot. Yes, indeed. The biggest single super chat of the night. Hot question. We know there are heel face turns coming between Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania. Heel turns Cody, Sami, Jade, Rhea, Bianca. Face turns Braun, Dom. Who your upcoming heel face turns? I'm not entirely sure I agree with the Cody Sami heel turns. Jade should turn heel 1,000%. I wonder about Rhea. Bianca, I can see as well, but I'm still not understanding why they're trying to pit Bianca and Jade. Why they didn't just bring them back together as a tag team? I'm a little confused. Face turns, Braun, I definitely don't want to see that. Dom, I'm okay with.
He doesn't need to go face. He's getting cheered anyway.
I will tell you what. I'll tell you what. This will sound weird.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind seeing Maxxine turn heel. I think she needs a little grit. I think she needs a little dirt up under the fingernails. I wouldn't mind seeing Zelina Vega turn heel.
Bayley is going to for sure.
Bayley should turn heel.
I'm so sure she is. Drew said she's been tripping out on her social medias.
For the guys, I actually see, and this is going to sound weird, but I kind of feel like Carmelo Hayes might turn face. I think Miz is going to go back to being a heel, and they're trying to turn Carmelo face. I think they meaning the brass, think this might be a way to get the crowd on Carmelo's side. He came in as a heel. It wasn't working. I think they're going to turn him as a face.
Yeah, maybe.
And I don't know if that's going to work either, but you never know. Food for thought on that big super chat. Thank you very, very much. That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that love and support. That really means a lot to us. A walking snowball. That's funny. Maxxine is hanging in there, though. Maxxine is hanging in there. Hang in there, Maxxine. You got this. That stupid little move. I hate it so much. That little step up on the second rope and the little... I hate it. Does nothing. We got an ankle lock set up right now. Becky Lynch is in the ankle lock, slips out. Athleticism being shown by Maxxine.
Come on, Maxxine. Hit her! Oh, my God.
She is hitting the front of Becky's hair.
Hitting nothing.
It's really all air, man. It's really all air. I've said this before. I said it earlier in the chat. These are big boys and big girls. If you're not willing to hit and take a hit, get out of the ring. It's just that simple. Maxxine going to the top rope. We got to dive with a crossbody. We got to cover. 2. Near fall. What up, Morgan? Good to see you. Jay coming in hot, following that big super chat up. Not the best film, just been going through them and was up to Generations. I like Generations, the series, the best. Let's go, Maxxine. That's fair. That's fair. You're going to love First Contact. Love it. Love it. And then it kind of, I can't wait to talk to you more about this. The series, the new series on Paramount Plus, Discovery, Strange New Worlds, Picard, great stuff. The Disarmer locked in. Maxxine has tapped out. Maxxine Dupri has tapped out to the disarm her.
How does Maxxine watch IYO fight and then get in there and not connect?
Becky Lynch just attacks Natalya. That low down, no good for nothing. But that's also what's frustrating for me. You've got gorilla position. You literally have Triple H, Bruce Pritchard, all the producers, the match producers are back there. All eyes are on the screen watching exactly what we're seeing. There's no way they do not see these people not connecting, and yet they have no conversations with them about it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Lauren Biggs. This right here is the catering world order of wrestling, brother. I love that. Oh, that's hilarious. Great question, Shimonica. We were talking about that very same thing. I'm not going to go so far as to say that it's a work. I think it's work at this point. I think it's work adjacent. I think they have not come to an agreement on the contract, so they did move them to the alumni portion of WWE. Because if your contract has expired, you're no longer an active member of the roster. So to help with, the buzz, let's move them to the alumni section. I think they're still in talks. Whether or not those talks will ultimately come to fruition or not remains to be seen. I'm not going to pull the trigger yet and say that they're out of WWE and it's a wrap and they're going to go someplace else. I think it's a little premature. That's why I say I think it's work adjacent. It's like a thing out here in Los Angeles where it's like, are you in Beverly Hills? I'm Beverly Hills adjacent. There's a thing with being south of the boulevard being Ventura Boulevard. It's like, I live south of the boulevard. It means you've got a little bit of scratch. So where do you live? I live south of the boulevard adjacent. So you live north of the boulevard? You know what I mean? So I think it's work adjacent, if that makes sense. Maxxine has improved tremendously from once she came. I do absolutely agree. What up, Sean Swaby? Dro Davidian's birthday is tomorrow. Happy almost birthday to you, Dro Davidian. Since we are not going to be live tomorrow, I believe our fellow coalition member Marked by Wrestling is going to be live for his NXT watch along.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be sure to let him know and give you some love if you show up in his live, but we'll give you an early birthday song. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Hey!
Happy almost birthday to you, Dro Davidian. I would not kick Maxxine Dupri out of the catering world order, Lauren Biggs. I would not. I would pull her aside. I'd have a conversation with her. I would tell her she needs to change her whole thing. As a matter of fact, I might even make her the new Lana. I would have her turn. I would have her slap the taste out of Akira Tozawa's mouth. I would have her body slam him outside the ring through a table. I would have her put Natalya down like a dog in the street, which would facilitate its own match. But at this point in Natalya's career, she's all about elevating other talent in WWE. When she's outside of WWE, she's whooping that ass. You know what I'm saying? She is whooping that ass. I'm not mad at what Natalya is doing outside the WWE. Inside the WWE, she's elevating talent. And then, once that's out of the way, new Lana. Because if you're not going to bring Lana in here to be teamed up with Rusev, he needs another blonde, a white blonde by his side. Might as well be Maxxine Dupri. A heel Maxxine Dupri. A heel Maxxine Dupri that's not afraid to lay hands, to get involved in the match when the ref is not looking. I'm telling you. A heel Maxxine Dupri has potential. She could be a menace to society. An absolute menace. Hang on, CJ. Hang on. Bayley's here. Hang on. Let's hear this. Hold on. Listen to this music they're playing. Oh my. Wow. What was that? Whoa!
You hear the ding dong?
What was that?
The ding dong.
Okay. Attention has been gotten. Eyebrow has been raised. Wow.
Screw you, Lyra.
Yeah, she did say she was on her own.
Lyra gonna get her butt kicked.
Okay. Huge crowd reaction for Rhea Ripley. Mm-hmm. Poor little EO. She's so hurt and confused. Oh. CJ, how should you feel about it? Let me tell you how you should feel about it. Invigorated, excited, elated, invigorated. It is going to be amazing, whatever happens with Bayley. This promo, brilliant. And whatever was going on, she's feeling the TMJ right here. She's crashing out. Something big is happening. I'm excited for it. You should be excited for it. This is going to be good. I agree, CW. They made these ladies look very interesting. Here comes the megastar with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. Good question, Lauren. Super chat coming in hot by Tracy Steele. When do everyone think we will see Marvel DC crossover? Oh, don't do that to me.
2 years.
She says 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Can you wipe her chin? She's drooling in the water.
Maybe she saw a nipple. Maybe she saw a nipple.
Wow, that's hilarious. No, with a tissue.
She's not wet.
She's not? Oh, okay. Great question. Great question. Great question. It might be a few years yet. I think it's going to be money all day. I think we need to see it. I would love to see it. I don't know. I think we probably would have. I think we would have seen it sooner if James Gunn didn't reboot this thing. I don't know if he wants to muddle the new DC with MCU right now, that he's trying to restructure the whole thing. I mean, I think it could work. I think it'd be awesome. I would love to see the Hulk and Superman get into it. I really would. But I think it could be a while. Let me say this much. Now that we've seen Fantastic Four and I don't want to spoil it if anybody hasn't seen it. So I won't say what happens with that or the end scene credits. I will say what has happened in the end scene credit is now moving the story forward into the next phase of the MCU. With that said, for my money, I watched there was a TikTok video. Yes, she is. She's wet. What? What do you think? She wasn't wet? You feel this?
No. Not really.
For my money, I watched a TikTok last night. Somebody had to say the quiet part out loud, and I've actually said the quiet part out loud for the longest time in regards to the Hulk and us not getting the rematch that we would deserve. The fact that Thanos beat him down so bad, the Hulk refused to come back out. You bastardized the Incredible Hulk to the point where he just is now Professor Hulk. You punked him out, and I will never forgive anybody involved with that decision making. They all can burn in hell. You okay? You okay? It's a real shame for her. She's a real shame. But you see that? This is the emotional support dog. She knows. She senses. For my money, I want to get that wrong righted. Whatever alternate universe might happen, I need to see the Hulk beat down Thanos, and then we can do a crossover.
Thanos is dead. Oh, with the
I say whatever
with the
alternate
multi-
universe thing
mhm.
happens, I need to see. I need to see the Hulk cripple Thanos. He's got it coming. I don't really care what universe it takes place in. I just need to see it with my own two eyes. We were robbed of that. And I'm not okay with it. That's my take. You could be right on that, Michael Ellis. You could be right on that. And I personally said that at WWE AEW, that's money all day. Once a year. You only need to do it once a year. Bragging rights. Call it bragging rights. The pay-per-view is called bragging rights. Once a year. And then every year, we'll just say a few months before the big show, we'll get some crossover. Nobody can cross over. Here's the agreement. Nobody can cross over during the year except the first 3 months before bragging rights. But during the rest of the year, you can talk, you can drop some hints, not overtly the way they've been doing it, which has been fine. You can drop some hints, but then a few months before bragging rights, people can cross over. You can have some of that bleeding in here. You've got to get the appetite, you know what I mean, going. You got to get them salivating for us. So when bragging rights hits, it's sort of like they did with the Saudi show, where you've got something that is like a trophy, a ring, whatever, that stays in a neutral case somewhere once a year. I'm telling you, nobody thought that we would see TNA and WWE partner like this, and it is working. I'm telling you, it can work once a year. No more than that.
It's a different kind of show.
It would elevate it.
You were telling me that the other day. The people on AEW do a whole different thing than what's being done on WWE, and it is not PG.
Yeah. But there are people here that would love to get some color. People here that would love to go.
And kids who do not.
Forget the kids. We grew up on the Attitude Era. We're fine.
Questionable.
We're fine.
Why are you sad, CJ? It's good for her. It's going to elevate her, and it's going to get her more TV time and maybe even a title shot.
It'll be good.
You
Good
got to
night,
think
Paula
outside of the
Cotton.
box.
Paula, oh, I'm sorry I missed your comments. I apologize for that. I think earlier tonight this crowd was actually pretty live. They are in Quebec City, and I gotta admit, they were actually pretty live. It might have died down a bit, but they were chanting big time for the EO match.
And Dom.
Yeah.
But after that, it did quiet down.
Yeah, I heard a little something about that, Jennifer Potter. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark was brilliant. Brilliant casting. Can you recast somebody else and not be Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark? I suppose they've done it before with varying success. It feels a little early to do a reboot, but it also depends on how they're going to do it. I'm more inclined to be okay with it if it's an alternate universe situation. You know, and then you can go ahead and get that Thanos Hulk reboot. If you're doing a reboot and it's just in the same, like we're just doing a reboot. It's the same timeline. We're just doing a reboot. It's a little early for that, honestly, because we just finished a Captain America film. Like it's a little early. You know, it's like what's talking about Star Trek. You had 3 reboots of Star Trek films. Not to get into the nerddom of it, but it's an alternate timeline Star Trek. The rebooted Star Treks are not the same timeline as William Shatner's and Leonard Nimoy's Star Trek. So that makes it okay. But it did bleed in a little bit once Leonard Nimoy passed. This timeline bled in with this timeline, and that was really cool to see from a fan standpoint. So if you have an alternate universe, that which we already know from the multiverse, that's a thing, I'm okay with it. But it feels a little early to reboot it.
They did have
I will
some
never be
X-Men.
over this Hulk Thanos thing, Sophie Dophie.
They did have some crossover with the X-Men in Marvel already, right? X-Men are in Marvel now.
Well, they were Marvel.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I know X-Men is coming into it. They're coming into it. And, you know, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is awesome. He's a great Wolverine, but he's also older now. So somebody younger's got to come in. You know, everybody gets up there. So you want to have these new characters come in. Cool. Just have the casting be on point. You know, we'll have to see. It's going to be okay for Bayley. It's going to be okay. It's okay, Paula. I'm glad you were able to come back in here. We appreciate it. Great question, Lauren Biggs. Uncensored 4-way promo.
Look at my response
To
her question.
To Lauren Biggs.
Mm-hmm.
The world.
Mm-hmm.
The world wins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it would be so awesome.
Okay. That's kind of funny. You know what? We're going to watch Thunderbolts. We haven't even watched it yet. We keep talking about it. We were going to watch it. I didn't want to pay for it. We got to check that out. The world would win. That would be actually hilarious. That's a tough call because everybody's excellent on the mic. We've all seen The Rock get rattled when it's sort of like Charlotte Flair, like they were showing on Unreal when you had the crowd take over. She was being booed out of the building, and she actually got shook and she kind of flubbed a little bit. That happened to The Rock as well. I haven't really seen it happen to Cena, Punk, or MJF. So it was an uncensored battle. I'd probably go MJF. Truthfully. He's really good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's better than The Rock uncensored, though. Rock is funny.
He is funny. LA Knight taking it. The big Bronson Reed. I like it. CM Punk, Cena, Jericho, Miz, Roxy. Okay, I got to be honest with you, Sophie Dophie. Jericho, Miz, I wouldn't even put them into this category. I actually wouldn't even put Austin into this category. For sure. Oh, this is like a battle royal situation. Jericho and Miz will be out almost immediately, followed by Austin, followed by Punk. I think Cena wins. You're talking big facts there, Blacklight. You're talking big facts. I think there are different reasons why they didn't go that route. But what are you going to do? Bronze Breaker. Just, dude. You look. Bronze Breaker springboards himself from the ring all the way to the announce table, clears the landing. That is not easy to do for a man of his size. I mean, you really think about that. You really gotta hoist. He is really good at that. Maybe the bronze is what gives him his power. Like Samson with the hair. This is what gives him his strength. And if he, in fact, just was a John Cena pasty mayonnaise on the elbow, he wouldn't be able to springboard himself like that. Just wondering. Paul Heyman in a fatal 4-way, but oh, Lauren, I still gotta. I think Paul Heyman and MJF could go toe to toe. That's a tough one. MJF has a little more ammo to work with when it comes to Paul Heyman, I think. See, that could be me. That could be old girl from BJ's. That could be me.
Mm-hmm.
I got to think about that one. I was about to say MJF, but I got to think about that. What up, Rick RT? Yeah, there's a lot left to be uncovered in the MCU, especially when it comes to the X-Men. We'll just kind of have to see how things go. I mean, again, we just saw the Fantastic Four, right? We saw a version of the Fantastic Four in an alternate universe in an earlier film. So, I mean, it leaves room for many, many things to take place. I'm excited for the possibilities. Just you straining to get to the I can appreciate the sound effects. So that's all you can do right now. Mm-hmm. Lauren Biggs, that's exactly what I was thinking. That Heyman has the experience. MJF would be a little edgier. And that's why I was saying I think MJF has got more ammo to work with when it comes to Paul Heyman. I would hope Paul Heyman could rely on his experience to cook him. But Paul Heyman comes out and he cuts whatever he cuts. MJF is, I don't know. That's a really tough one. I think they're both very, very smart in that way. Yeah, I'm not sure who would win that. That's a really good one. It's a really good one. Oh, you're with your mom, Jake? Okay, that's awesome. Tell your mother we said hello. I would love to just talk about Star Trek. I don't want to bore everybody with our Star Trek fandom, but I will say this much. On Marked by Wrestling's channel, we do talk once a month about movies. We don't really get into wrestling. So once a month, and go check out his channel, Marked by Wrestling. We did MCU, we did DCU. We actually did 2 nights of DCU last month. And we might throw in a little bit of sci-fi stuff. We might throw in some Trek. So come back later on in the month. We'll be talking a little bit more, and we'll see what we can do. I know, Jennifer. I know. Bees. When we're done, we got to actually walk the channel mascots, and yeah, the best Star Trek captain. I love Cisco. Deep Space Nine. There are a lot of good captains, but I love Cisco.
The thong.
Not that Cisco. That's funny. Tag. LA Knight tags in CM Punk, taking it. The Bronze Breaker. Let's just see somebody get cut in half with a spear. You're 100 years old between the two of you. That was cold. Bronze didn't have to say it like that. Let's see what this old man can do. Can he teach this young dog some tricks? Let's see what we got. Just Alex is still in the building. What's up, Just Alex? Yeah, okay, so here's Just Alex. Here's my thought on this. I am wondering kind of the same thing. And I don't know if they're going to turn her just a straight heel versus somebody that's kind of crashing out. My take on the promo that was just cut, when she touched the sides of her head and the whole camera thing kind of did this, and it kind of did this kind of a whiny thing, that's symbolizing somebody who's losing it.
I'd say the creepy ding dong hello was pretty obvious.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a straight heel from what I'm getting of it. Because I feel what you're saying, and I think it's going to be something a little different. Seth Rollins has interfered, stomps out CM Punk. The referee has just called the match.
Jay.
That's cold, Sophie Dophie. That's cold. Jay's taking his sweet time. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, you see that? Brought the hardware. And I love it. Bronze, he sees it. He got out that ring real slow. Yeah, there you go. Cracking that back.
Connected.
That's that. Jey Uso coming in there with the hardware, trying to take them all out. Big Bronson Reed just slapped the chair about his hand, though. Ain't no time for the fancy shit. Okay, that was a lot of spit, my man. That dang. Crack that chair over his back. Big Bronson Reed goes outside the ring. You know what? Adam Pearce, let's make this a 6-man tag match. Let's get it on. Yep. Here we go, Adam Pearce.
Mm.
Well, let me see. Let me catch up here. A highlighter. I know that's right. The freaking
And CM Punk and LA Knight.
oh, it's a fatal four-way.
Mm-hmm. No.
CM Punk doing his best Ultimate Warrior impression.
He's crazy.
Jey Uso just letting him fight it out. He's like, hey, I ain't getting in the middle of this. Oh, he is getting in the middle of this. Oh, they came in there. Yep. See the dissension. Ah, man, they could not keep it together. Three Kings coming in hot. Member for 36 months. Yes, sir. If I was Bronson Reed, I'm calling HR for that spit. You ain't never lied. That was dang near Triple H level. You ain't hit me with that hand, sir. I promise you. I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. Big Bronson Reed set it up. Oh, dang! Just cut LA Knight in half with that spear. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, Reed is setting up the Shunami. Oh, no. Dang it. Oh, he's telling them to bring in LA Knight. He finna catch him a Shunami as well. No, wait. We setting up the up, curb stomp. Hey, Stella.
He's going to curb stop all three of them.
Hey, Stella. Give me my kisses.
Look, he's going to do it to all three of them.
Wow. Thank you, Three Kings. Appreciate you being in with us, brother.
Mm-hmm. Missed you, Three Kings.
Yep, definitely fatal four-way, Shamanica. Shoes haven't gotten taken yet. Still early. Wow. Bronson Reed has got CM Punk's face like a fish hook. Again, this is hazard pay. You're not sticking your dirty, nasty finger in my mouth. Oh, curb stomp the CM Punk. Somebody come in here and get control of this damn ring. I can't even call it a match. All right. Credits are rolling. Could you imagine if we took Jay's shoes? Matter of fact, if he took all of their shoes, was actually they're wearing ring boots, so it's actually gonna be a lot harder to undo the laces on those. All right, that's it. Drop your rate for Monday Night Raw. They hit 2 hours, 30 minutes exactly. Hold on 1 second. She gave her a rate. I want to make sure I was reading that right. Three Kings coming in hot with a super chat. Thank you so much, Three Kings. CM Punk and LA Knight, yeah, gets beat up. Jay comes to the rescue. Roman gets destroyed and his shoes stolen again. Jay is like, I love that. Hey. Hey. It's all the tribal thief's fault. Are you a tribal thief? I don't see no shoe or follow around your neck. Thank you very much for that big super chat. Drop your rates from Monday Night Raw. B gives it an 8.5 because the Maxxine match was kind of whack. The Maxxine match was kind of whack. I know that's right. There was this. This is an OSHA hazard up in here, man. Did you see that thing? Then he just took ahead and slept. Nah. I would have rolled out the ring. I quit. Exact same many for the past 3 weeks. That's fair. Give your rate, Sean Swaby. Let's see what we got here. JR Dugan gives it an A. Firefighter gives it a perfect 10. Let's see. Yeah. They nasty up in there. Sticking fingers in here and spitting and blech. 8 out of 10 for Trey. CW gives it a 9. Blacklight gives it a 10. Tracy Steele an 8. For Reed an 8. I didn't think we're going to get a Roman Reigns appearance tonight. He needs to find a new pair of shoes that he don't like as much. They're not quite as expensive. Maybe some kids. Maybe go down there to pay less.
I don't think that exists anymore.
All right, fine. Go to Walmart, get you some off-brand shoes that you don't mind. $10. Wesley Franklin gives it an 8. Michael gives it a 0. Ouch. Tyrell Breed gives it a 10. Jennifer Potter an 8. Little Al gives it a solid 7.5 on that Richter scale. And Patrick Case feels the same way. Jay Hicks gives it an 8. Cameron Valencia a 7. Ashley loved the ending. That's fair. 7 out of 10 for Michael. 1 each for an Oscar Steph appearance. Raw didn't do it for me tonight. Y'all, though, 10 out of 10 per usual. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. We try to do what we can, even though she is infirmed. And I didn't lay a finger on her, Aaron Teagle. Shimonica gives it an 8.5. Breaking news. Karen Shiki threatens WWE if Jay's shoes got stolen. I know that's right. What is it about my boys? 75 years we give to this business, and you got to steal our shoes. You're putting them back to the Wild Samoans. What is it about my boys? 9 out of 10. It was some good wrestling for Aaron Drew. Justin Hollencrane gives it a solid 10. Beatdown took the air out of the building. Yeah, well, anytime you got that's what we're gonna call it now. A shoonami. That's a lot of man meat coming down, dude. I don't know, man. I'm laying down. I see 330 pounds come crashing down on me. I'm thinking, this is it. I'm like Michael Jackson. This is it. Here I lay. You know what I mean? 6.5 for Ryan Armstrong. Get well, B. Jody Betty gives it an 8. Woo! Run on 11s, yo. I know that's right. What's your size? Yo size, punk. I know that's right. Here's my rate, my hot take for Monday Night Raw. Then we got to walk these channel mascots. Raw flew by. 2.5 hours went by like that. We're coming. We're coming. We're wrapping up. Come here. Come here. Let me give you some love. Right here. Come on. We're coming. I swear to you, she gets so impatient. She got to do her number 2s. I'm going to give the show a 7.5 for me. The show was cool. I like the beginning. The ending felt similar to what we've seen, but I love the interaction between LA Knight and CM Punk. Okay, you want to take him down and start getting ready?
Mhm.
That's a wrap on B and the channel mascots, everybody. Give them some love. Give B some love. Start to get them ready. I'll come down shortly. No chill. I told you the channel mascots get no kind of chill. Oh, who won? Write it clearly so I can see it. Polls of clothes, by the way. Polls of clothes for the Super Chat Championship. Runner up. Let me see.
Tracy Still. And this is CJ runner up. Tracy Still's winner.
So Ms. Award and winner.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So I've got the tally. So yeah, I think Raw tonight was cool. Really like the IYO Kabuki Warriors thing. I'm not quite sure where this is going to go. Like the fact that Asuka got a little testy. Would not mind seeing that match. There's a lot of irons in the fire right now. I could see where they're going with it. And I like the fact that we've got some other stories brewing, that we're focusing not just on what's happening with Seth and the Shoe of Fall and all that business, but some other players in the game. You know, so I really do appreciate that. So that's my rate and my hot take. Thank you for the love for B. She's going to be seen tomorrow morning. She'll be adjusted and hopefully she'll be back to normal. Thank y'all for the love. I'm sorry she wasn't able to talk so much today. I apologize. It happened literally minutes before we were going to go live. Chin up, chest out, and watch for the shoe. I appreciate that, Justin Holland Crane. All right. Let me go ahead and let everybody know the polls have closed. The ticker is out. The Miz Award winner. This right here is a participation award because you tried. And try you did. I know you were in your feelings about this. You don't know where to go with it, but I want you to hang in there. CJ LaChapelle, congratulations. You are our Miz Participation Award winner. Thank you very much to CJ LaChapelle. And ladies and gentlemen, right here, this is the winner. This is the big dog. And again, you already know it's not just about championship gold. We support. A young man by the name of Azel. Is an updated picture of him. A young lady by the name of Gilda. This is a picture of her. We also are supporting organizations. We do try to pay it forward. We do the best we can, in part due to your generosity. Thank you so much for supporting us. And a big thank you to our new mid-card fighter title champion, none other than Tracy Steele. The only Super Chat Championship with our channel mascots on the side plates. Congratulations to Tracy Steele. Yeah. It's going to be a good thing for Bayley. I don't know where they're going to go with it ultimately. What up, Roper? Good to see you. I don't know where they're going to go with it, but I like the promo. I could feel there was something odd going on because you could kind of hear the music. They had a very specific piece of music that they were playing, and it was telling a story. And it ended in a way that makes you think, okay, she's crashing out. So whatever happens, they're setting it up for the audience. And this is what they should have done with The Rock. And I'm not going to get into that right now with the whole WrestleMania thing, but they're setting it up. They are setting up the audience to be prepared for the crash out. So just Alex said, they wouldn't just turn her just a straight heel because they don't want to boo her. I personally like the heel Bayley, but a crash out, if you are mentally unstable, you can't really be mad at that. So you might boo it, but you feel sympathy, you feel empathy, because we've all had the crash out at some point in our lives. So I think we're about to get an epic crash out, and I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. I think it's going to be a good thing. Everybody's an all-star here. So we appreciate y'all so much. Let me give back big thanks to our Mod Squad for keeping an eye on everything up in here. Our brother Marked by Wrestling is over here in the house. Marked by Wrestling, I want to ask, thank you for joining us as we're exiting. Are you going to be doing a live watch along for NXT tomorrow night? And if so, drop it in the chat. If you don't have the live set up yet, drop your channel link in the chat so people know where to find you. That's our fellow coalition member, Marked by Wrestling. He is excellent on the microphone. We call him the wrestling historian because he knows more about professional wrestling than anybody alive today. So we appreciate that. Thank you to our mod squad. Thank you to our members. Members, we have a special members only video coming to you tomorrow night. The coalition, we talked, we discussed, and we are dropping a podcast video for you tomorrow. It got a little spicy at the end. You all do not want to miss it. There you go. Bam. This week, NXT on Tuesday, WWE 2K this week, and AAA Triple Mania on Saturday. Live streaming. There you go. Marked by Wrestling. Thank you very, very much to every single person that reached deep down into the pocket today and showed love because you love with your generosity of Super Chat. Thank you so much for supporting us, for going above and beyond and doing something you absolutely do not have to do. But it is important to our existence here on YouTube to support the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. To our subscribers, we are getting there. We cannot get there without you. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for staying with us. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I know we can make it. What up, Harry Chisholm? I'm not entirely sure who Roman's going to face in Paris. I personally would love for it to be Seth Rollins, but let's just see. I will say this much. I need to see a little more Roman Reigns coming in here and not catching a beatdown before I can make a decision. What up, Chuck? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for showing up in the chat. We are just saying our goodbyes. B had to go ahead and say her goodbyes earlier, so we got to go ahead and walk the channel mascots. But thank you so much, Roland Bird. Good night. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. It could be Reed versus Roman. I wouldn't be mad at that, truth be told. But like I said, Roman needs some backup. He needs some backup. He can't keep coming out week after week and catching a beatdown. He needs some backup. And it can't just be Jay with a chair. We've seen what happens when that happens. So I'm just saying. If you are new here, we hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you for coming on. I know you've got a lot of choices here on YouTube, and everybody is good, but there's plenty of room at the table. Thank you for joining us for our live watch along. We are live each and every week, so we ask that you come back with some more A&B Combos. Wrestling edition to our OGs. You already know that we sincerely hope that we are number one in your hearts. All of you are absolutely number one in ours. That is it. I'm coming. I swear to you, I love you. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will bid you all adieu. That's in honor of Piper Niven, a.k.a. Dewdrop. Adieu. God bless you. Have a good night.